Hello guys, what is up? Welcome back to another one of my daily Yu-Gi-Oh videos. Today what we'll be doing, let me move this to the middle a little bit. Today what we'll be doing is we'll be showing you how to play Fluffals. This is Link Fluffals. This is after the Link format. Now first, we're not actually going to be doing any test hands or anything like that. We're just going to be telling you which cards combo with which cards and two or so combos at the end. So let's get right into it. So right off the bat, this is the monsters I like to run in my extra deck, just to let you guys know. This is not like a profile or anything, but yeah, this is what I like to run, whatever. These are the basic, the best basic Fluffal fusions that I like to run. I'm running very few right now because I'm running a lot of links for link plays because of a certain card that I'll show you in a second. But basically, there's two different ways you can play this deck in the link format, and one of them is link spam with a few fusions, and one of them's, well, obviously the opposite of fusion spam with enough links. So the basic combo is you can actually run Gofu in this deck to get a free link out, which I actually recommend to do like a lot. That's like such a good combo. But basically this guy is very good in the link format because if you use a fusion to summon him, and he can revive that fusion right back, and that puts it in any monster zone, allowing you to have two. And if you have a link monster with two link zones, you can summon another monster, and you could have three, which is just enough. That's basically the same amount you do in a normal Fluffal deck. So let's get right into a few of the combos, or not a few of the combos, some of the cards. Now, this is basic, so I'll be showing you every single combo there is. So first off, what we do have is, let me get a few cards out here, is this combo. So basically, this is like the most generic form of the combo. You can toss him from hand to the grave, and set this card from your deck, activate this card, activate it to discard this, and draw a card. If it was a Fluffal monster, you can special summon it. If it wasn't, it just goes to the grave. We can special summon this guy, he can also special summon, but we're just going to say that was just a random Fluffal monster. So now we have a monster on field. Then we can activate her effect, banishing both herself and the bear, and send the Toy Vendor to the graveyard to draw two cards. And also, Toy Vendor's effect activates in the graveyard, allowing us to get another search. So we draw two since the effect went off first, because the effect was to send to draw. So you get to draw one, search, then draw another. So that's basically how the chain works, just if anyone's like, you can get wrong. So you draw one, you search, and you shuffle whatever, draw another one. So basically, this is the end of the combo if you get lucky-ish. So you do get this, and you do get a search for a Fluffal and a double draw out of just two cards. So it can be a +2 in terms of card advantage. And that's the most basic combo. And basically, the way that people run this deck is the fact that Toy Vendor has the search. You can run a card called Foolish Burial Goods, which recently got reprinted in the Megatins, and it can send us from your deck to the graveyard to get an instant search for any Fluffal. And you can go search one of the two that you're missing from these two, which is very nice. Now, what you can also do to search these is use Dog. Where is you, Dog? And basically, if you don't have any monsters in your hand that you can normal summon, and you do have a Foolish, and let's say you have this guy and a Foolish Burial. Good, I don't have any. But so what you do is you would activate Foolish, and instead of going straight into Bear, I would recommend going into this guy, getting off his normal summon, and then activating his effect to search this, and get these two, and also have a Fluffal monster in the field for more materials for fusion monsters later on. So card advantage is really what this is all about. Now, as you can see, also, there's a few other cards that go with the deck. So also, I only run one Octopus. Octopus basically recycles your this combo back to your hand, I'm pretty sure, I don't know. So, okay, let's see. No, back to your graveyard. So, yeah, so you return to the graveyard two of your banished monsters. So these two back in the graveyard, so if you do get another Toy Vendor, you can activate its effect and then get another double draw, which this is basically a +3 if you get lucky with the second Toy Vendor. But, well, actually, no, because you have to get the other Toy Vendor yourself. But that's not the point. The point of it is, there's something in my carpet real quick. Okay, so the point of that card is just to get that back. Also, if it is sent to the graveyard as, or if it's normal special summon, you can target one Fluff or Edge Imp in your graveyard, add it to your hand. This is really good for certain plays. So basically, toy vendor, discard, draw. If it's Fluffal, special. If it's not, send it hand. You don't have to. Actually, if you draw a Fluffal, you can special summon any Fluffal from your hand, so that's very nice. Where is the other? So this is actually another very powerful card in this deck. It is not searchable yet, except for by sabers, or not sabers, chain. If it's sent to the hand or field to the graveyard, you may search a threat for cards. So you could search out this card. So let's say you go ahead and fusion these two to go into sheep. Now whenever you would go into that sheep, this agent will be sent to grave, you'll be allowed to search this back to your hand. You could activate this card and banish these two, and then go into a Kraken. But because of the link format, we wouldn't be able to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and show you another combo that you can do for the link format. Now this combo, if you do run GoFu, this combo is less available and less used actually. But what you would do is you would have this card in hand, this card in hand, this card in hand. Now this is searchable off of Foolish Bale of Goods, and if you have a toy vendor that you can somehow send to grave, I don't know, but I'm going to show you right now. So basically, what the point of this combo is you would summon your dog, and then you would activate this effect to search sheep. You would summon the sheep, and you'd also activate this card's effect, sending that to grave, allowing you to search your toy vendor. Set your toy vendor, activate your toy vendor, send this guy to grave, draw. Okay, it goes to grave. Now what you would do is you'd activate these two, draw two, and then what you do is you would search. Let me see something. Okay, and then you would also search your other sheep, or another sheep. You can actually run 3 sheep. And sheep's special summon effect is not once per turn. If you control a Fluffal monster except Fluffal sheep, you can special summon this card from your hand. So basically, since we do control one that's not a Fluffal sheep, we special summon this one, go into a link 3, and we're down 1 card with a link monster. So the same thing as GoFu here, but then our hand is also a little bit less bricked because you kind of got rid of all these combo cards. And then we'd also have 2 other cards in our hand from before, so this would be our hand. You could activate another one of these, and then some other stuff, combos, whatever. Okay. Now also in the deck, what we do run is this guy, and this guy. Now these don't have anything to do with each other. We also run a few other one-ofs, just for extra abilities and stuff like that. So this actually revives your poly back to hand. Okay, so sabers, we only run 1 sabers because he does have a self-reviving effect. So if you do use him in a fusion, you can revive him. So that's basically the only point. He's a material for many of the fight for cards that are very useful, like Tiger and Wolf. So this is basically your OD FTK card right here. So this is your special card. You don't want to lose this card. Then we also run this guy. He can be counted as an Egypt Sabers or any Egypt that's specifically listed on the card, or you can just discard him and go into a poly. Now, most of the time you're going to be using his discard for a poly. Now, I've been running into a little bit of bricking problems with this deck without Foolish, so I do recommend getting Foolish, because without Foolish, you're going to brick by not drawing into any Egypts and stuff like that, whereas Foolish can search any Fluffal and Sabers. So basically, Foolish can get you a Saber, so it's basically running like 9 Sabers or something, or 6 Sabers. So that's also another thing. Oh, no, 9, because you can actually use Dog to search Sabers. But other than that, it's much easier to get Sabers with Foolish, so I recommend running Foolish, and I recommend running 3. People say you want to run 2, and you brick whatever, but you can use it as a Sabers target, and it won't really matter, and you can search and shuffle, and it won't be at the top of your deck anymore. So that's very nice. If you want to see the links that I run, this guy I'd never really use, you can take him out. But just for situations, I obviously run the 2 link spiders for the GoFu combo. And I run these 2 depending on if I want to protect my monsters. If I want to protect the monsters in the link zones, or do I want to protect the ones outside the link zones. So you're probably always going to be going into this one, but this one protects the ones outside the link zones. We also have Decode Talker, because Decode Talker can be used to make some more space in link zones. We're only running 2, and we also running a single missus. I actually recommend running 2, because that is the one. So, as I showed you before, the 3 combo, you can go into a missus and still have a sheep or a dog or something like that on the field, because they're both earth. So yeah, that's the basic combo for that video. And thank you guys for watching this video. That's basically all I have to say about Fluffals. Fluffals are a very powerful deck, and even in Link meta, they're still very viable in the meta, in a way. They're not exactly meta, but they're viable against other powerful decks as well. And I've beaten True Dracos, I've beaten Zodiacs with this deck. As long as you get the 1-up on them and wipe their field with Tiger or something like that, you can just wreck them because they don't have anything left. So yeah, there's a few tech cards that can shut this deck down pretty easily. As long as you find a way to clear their back row, you're probably fine. Also, Tiger can pop back rows as well, so you can probably hit a Mirror Force if you're lucky. So yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. If you liked the video, leave a like, and if you want to see more how to play certain decks, I will happily do that. So yeah, thank you.